Hi, I'm Ivana, and this is my personal myth. Who am I? There are two answers to the question, the simple one or the difficult. I'll give you the simple answer. I'm a girl in her senior year at Monte Vista High School. My birthday is in November. I've just turned 17. I'm a Scorpio, born in the year of the dragon. I was born in San Jose, California, and currently living in Cupertino, California. I like the arts, having been immersed in music, studio art, and performance arts. I like science and Pokemon. I'm just an ordinary girl who wears a clip in her hair and a jacket every day. Oh, did you want the complicated answer? The insightful stuff? Who I came to be? How strange. Why is everyone so interested in that answer? Even those colleges I applied to want that answer as well. Truth is, I only have such a basic idea about who I am, and I'm not entirely sure who I'll be in the future. In my opinion, there may never be a clear-cut, definite, permanent answer. It may change as my life goes on, just like how it changed from when I answered this question back in elementary school. It took me a while to think everything through and find what I truly desire for myself and for others. Writing the personal myth was very difficult, but I eventually figured out what my answer is for now. Marionette, a puppet controlled with string. I do not have any real connections with a specific marionette. I just watched a puppet show once when I was a child and it became a mere interest to me. The marionette, a contraption that portrays a combination of storytelling, visual arts, music, and performance all in one show. What does a marionette have to do with who I am now? It may be extremely strange that I had thought myself as a marionette. I, the marionette, am used to being controlled. Naturally, I am shy and introverted, similar to my father. I consider myself to be kind and generous, taught by my mother. Because of this, I was quite the pushover and extremely easy to influence. Hence the marionette and her story. Ever since I was young, I felt controlled to a great extent. My mother thought the best for me. When I was in elementary school, my mother dressed me up in braids, cute dresses every Tuesday and Thursday, making me the doll she wanted me to be. My father is the main driving force in my studies. Both my parents made me take numerous classes. I was inclined to accept this, as I was taught by teachers and parents alike to respect adults at all times and to be kind and good no matter what. As I became older, my parents started to loosen their control. I was able to quit the classes except for the ones that made more of an impact in my life. I realized my parents had controlled me for good reason. They wanted me to experience everything I was capable of, everything they had liked to do, in order to help me choose from the variety of activities and slowly build my path to my own future. Though my parents loosened their control on me, they still told me to do things. They told me that I had to participate in summer programs that my older peers went to. My parents, by giving me the choice of which programs I wanted to go to, but at the same time still in control of one or two strings, put me back on the right track once again. Other good influences are my friends, peers, and teachers, the puppeteers that supported me, helped me, and encouraged me. These are the people that lift me up when I'm down and pull me in the right direction. I learned from my friends that I can be myself. I learned from my peers that I should keep an open mind. I learned from teachers other life lessons that would eventually contribute to my future. Ever since I was young, I felt controlled. There could be good puppeteers, like the supporting characters of my story, but there could also be the bad puppeteers, the ones that misused the marionette. The bad characters and events were not necessarily bad though, as I learned a lot from them. I was taught to respect others and listen to people no matter what, so that is what I did. I was so well behaved, combined with shy, introverted, and selfless, to the point that many peers took advantage of me. These cases were usually trivial, but the point was I allowed myself to be pulled in the wrong direction. According to my mother, I was too dumb to figure it out. That even if my teacher and my parents said I should be well behaved, that did not mean I could not voice my own opinions and choices. Speaking of which, I must say that my mother criticizes me quite a lot. I can't seem to stop hearing her harsh words about me, even in present day. She often calls me dumb and does not really encourage me. Instead of comforting me after a hard day, she scolds me. It may seem like abuse at first, but if you look at it another way, it's not. I was dumb not to understand sooner, and even ignored my mother for a while because of her harsh words. These seemingly abusive words from my mother are warnings to tell me to stand up for myself, to act smarter, not harder, when it comes to people and events wanting to push me over and break me. A challenging trial in my life was my mother acquiring rheumatic arthritis. This impacted me just as much as my mother. I felt sad for a period of time, and I was not able to help her very much, and it was frightening to see a loved one in pain. Though the bad event added another string, the challenge of going through an event like this made me consider the topics of health and medicine as my future career. This inevitable additional string had ironically taught me an important lesson. I cannot stay a puppet forever and just sit on the stage. I must walk forward. I must take initiative to help people in need and the people I love. I, the marionette, realized there was a world outside of my puppet box. The good and bad characters and events of my story helped me realize that I was ready to sever the controlling strings. After being supported by the strings for so long, I am ready to help others. I am ready to walk on my own. Not just on anyone's path, but on my own path. Being in various positive and negative situations in my life lead my ambition to not only connect with individuals, but to be a contributing member in our community. I will keep an open mind and use compassion to deeply understand people's needs. I also strive to achieve and promote good health and well-being. I am a developing scientist, artist, and a musician, and can use my variety of skills to entertain and help others achieve happiness.